So, get ready to rock.
Yeah. Hey, alright. Let's make something like that. I guess we'll start 6,000 there. Do you have any questions? There'll be a match against Finray. That's your only match I streamed. Do you have any questions to start off? Stuff you want me to like look at or? Really pressure. Alright. Yeah, okay. Alright. My shit all set up. Probably. Oh, I'm also gonna do this. Alright. Let's start. Sorry if there's background noise. So round start virus, yeah? Okay. I'd probably press 2S honestly. I think 2S is a lot better of a bud. But Forest is fine here. Then you didn't cancel into anything, which is a mistake. You should always be trying to cancel into something like Fireball. Always. That should be an anti-air. If you're playing Patient, that should definitely be an anti-air. Like, especially since you whiff that, that should be like immediate, like 6p close slash 2h. Probably at that range. Okay. Yeah. So you did an anti-air, you did a 5k. You did it a bit too... I think you could have confirmed it a bit better. Like 5k close slash 2d. And then into split seal, just for a bit more damage. Especially at that range. I mean, it's fine. It's cool. So, this is fine. Just start. $5k 2D into split seal isn't a bad thing. Just that if you can give it close enough for close slash, then it's good to do that. As long as you're not too far away, you know? It's not a bad thing for like Kai. Because you could jump cancel 2D as well. You can also make it save for like a fireball or something. Alright. So you did fireball, you jump. There wasn't really any mix here. Yeah, there wasn't really any mix here. You could have gone for like a mix, like here you could have it wouldn't be real. You could do a high-low here. It wouldn't be the high-low. I don't think would be real. Yeah, because you land, you could throw this here. So what you should be doing there is just like a jump H, jump S or something, just to keep him block stun. If you don't YSE or you don't set up the charge fireball properly, it won't be meaty enough that you can do a high-low safely. So you can't throw this. It doesn't matter. Well, it wouldn't matter if you threw it, but get past that. So you did a close slash. After the close slash, you didn't really do much. Like, after close slash, what you could do is like, let me just bring up Dust Loop. That's not really a safe jump. That's just more like, that was, if you did a mix up of that, or you did anything that wasn't, you know, a normal jump in, you would probably get thrown. Like, he was already, I mean, I guess it can be a safe jump. In some way. You're not really timing it as like a reversal meaty. It's not a true safe jump. I guess we'll just call it like that. But you're definitely going to get, you know, thrown or something. Be careful. Alright, so you did a close slash. And that's kind of all you did. After close slash, you are -1, but you can do other stuff after that. Like, I know you probably know about extending pressure. Like, it's pretty simple after that. I might as well quickly go over it, but you know, you got your close slash, and you can close slash again. Yeah, close slash like a 6-8. That. You know, you do like close slash 5k or something. Because if they're close slash into close slash is a very good frame trap. It's a very good frame trap. You can also do something like this. 2S. There's a lot more pressure you can do with that. Let's see how the pressure goes after that. Alright. He does a 2D. He mistimes his safe jump. Get up. I think you try to press the button, he just kind of hits you. Unless you pressed... I probably would not try to press the button. The only thing I could recommend is pressing throw. But he kind of mistimed his safe jump, so you know. If it was a step closer, he probably would have, you would have thrown him, yeah. confirms into the wrong thing there. So you should definitely be OTGing that. You should be definitely attacking this. So if he does this, you should be doing this. You know? Definitely be doing that. Or you can... Probably not forward, just getting out like that. Don't let him OTG for free. You can definitely tech out of OTG situations like that. Yeah, because he's just on top of you now. You jump out, it's fine. Trying to control your space. You're quite passive here, like, throwing a fireball wouldn't be a bad... Like, you could throw a fireball, you could throw a fire... No, you don't know YSC, it's just a fireball. You could go in the air maybe and do like an S fireball to kind of cover space a bit. Stop him from running in as free. That was a... Did 5H, that should have been like a... Probably a... You could react to 2H or... 6P I don't think would work there, but a 2H maybe would work there. It's a bit iffy though. It's quite close. It's quite hard to deal with that. The best thing you can do is like crouch and then let jump H whiff, then 2H or something. Off that trade. Alright, so it's a knockdown. I would be doing a safe jump here to the best of my abilities. Where? Close slash? 2H convert? Sick. I'll turn off my noise so you guys don't lose your shit. That was me turning it off. It had to make a sound for some reason. Oh, after trade. Yeah, you could have. It'd be a bit hard, but you could. I don't know. I'm not gonna... It'd be very hard to try to convert off, honestly. So just taking the knockdown there would be fine. Then you just do a safe jump here. You do a 2D. Split seal. It's like, I guess. You get something out of it, but if you just blocked, then that'd be like nothing really. So a safe jump into Kai pressure would be a lot better. If you want to be like, if you're not sure about the safe jump timing, you could just, you know, let's just say you're knocking down, you could just do that. And that would mess up a lot of their timings. They couldn't really, it's hard for them to reversal that, you'd be safe, you know. But yeah, just a simple like, trade. It's a bit harder against like Soul and Chip, but just a simple safe jump. Then you can dash up and do some stuff off it. Just go split seal, dash up. Doing a 6 ace is cool. You have 3H instead. Probably don't do that. After like a 6H, you should be dashing up. Yeah. After 6H, just do something like this. Yeah. Because they can actually mash out on that. You get frame trap there. To open here. Sonnage, 6H, yep, so to do something better off that. You do a fireball. So you OTG this. So you just realize that you did OTG him. So throwing a fireball here is like you have to YC this because he can actually jump over this, which is what he does. Gotta be careful every time you OTG. Just gets through. He messes up the combo there. Yep, good throw. Go for a low. That's fine. Doesn't work out. Definitely should have continued the pressure a bit more though. You don't have to let him go that easily. Like that close slash. If you're gonna do 2D, like that 2D could have gone to like a jump stun edge. Could do like, you know, a lot of stuff like that. Another thing you can also do is like something like that. You could do something like that. This is a pretty good string. Not RC. I'm gonna try to avoid RC. That's a good string there as well. Yeah, just imagine like your close slash is very good. Like you can frame trap with this. It's so easy to frame trap with this. This is really good. Like you can extend pressure a lot with this. You know, you can just dash in. Because they're scared to press a button, so you just... Right. I know their best tick button. 5k doesn't seem like the best tick button. I mean, you can do it. You can brain trap into it. That is really good. Do this a lot. Yeah, you can definitely extend pressure a lot. The close slash is like, it's -1. You can just frame trap with it. You can mess up the timing. Let's say that they're scared of it, so you can just like that. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. Go low, back off. It's fine. You could be throwing air fireballs here. You could also be setting up stuff. But you can't really play a zoning game against you, like, you know. It's fun to just, you know, to just do stuff like this. So it's good seal, do that, do this. I just do stuff like that. It makes him have to come towards you. You definitely can't zone you, and you can definitely, like, if he's coming towards you, you can just, you know, cover yourself with that. You can't approach you as easily. You can make it even stronger by doing this. Although, generally, like, you know, if you're going to be doing split seal, or like fireball, things like this, you want to be using it offensively. If you're defensive, then you just want a quick, you know, quick sunnage. Yep. Nice, you go for a mix up there. Unfortunately, you did jump D instead. Yeah, you just mash down that. Like, you just gotta, before you go for like the tricky shit, you gotta suffer from mashing. You gotta do a bunch of like counting it, like close slash 5k. Close, you know, gotta frame jump a bit more. Jump in here. I don't think you use the right button to jump in. Yeah, you just jump K and he instant blocks it. Like, so you can mash it and he'll counter hit you. Yeah, slide happens. Gotta be careful of that though. So you do this. You do gunflame. You do a stun edge YC and you don't really use it. Like you dash. Should have dashed it a bit harder. Like he's still blocking you. Still blocking. Now he's not blocking anymore. Oh no, he's still in block. He's technically still in block stun. You just had to block low there. But you could definitely have gone in and done some more stuff. Like don't be afraid to use your split, stuff like that a bit better. Yeah, then you just get caught here trying to press a button. When like another, just doing some fireballs, I think wouldn't be a bad idea. Be careful. It's just somewhat a mega movement. Yeah. I'm not gonna say much about that. Round start split seal, I don't agree with. I don't agree with any type of projectile round start at all. It's better if you to use a normal and cancel into it. In this case, he just jumps back and he does this. So first of all, it's really hard for you to anti-air this because you're just recovered in time, so your 6p won't work. Then he just catches you here. Locked down. Remember to tech that. Don't let him get away because he's basically got you locked down again without you teching. Then you mash with 2k. That's fine. Would have been nice if you went 2k 2s though. I think it's a string. Like if your 2k is gonna come out, it's gonna get blocked. Then just do that. You know, and then you can just get some space. Like you messed up, so create some space. Let's use 2p as well. I don't know which. I'm not too sure on which one's better, but yeah. That was a random revolve, really. I think you just caught. You could have just stringed that, but you just caught trying to press 2k again and you just went over the top. Tried to close slash that. That felt like you tried to throw that, which is cool because you were hard to punish. So I feel like you tried to OS that. Yeah, you're a bit too far. And he backdashed as well. So yeah, I think you tried to OS throw that, which is good. It's pretty good there. This stun dipper was risky. And you're whipping 2D here was a bit risky. Virus would work here. You could have actually punished that 2D if you weren't careful. Then you do this stun dipper, that's not a good thing without meter, you gotta be really careful about that. This is not good at all, because you OTG'd here. Yeah. No, you didn't get a proper knockdown. This isn't a proper knockdown for you to charge stun edge, so he'd actually jump over this and punish you, or at least take his hand back. He just lets this happen, which is bad. Do 5k, then you go up for a throw, but he mashes. So yeah. I think if you did like 2k, or if you're a bit closer to the 5k, you'd be able to walk up a bit faster and throw him before he did a move. Probably. Or at least 2s. But in this case, you should be doing like 5k into like delay close slash, you know. Your 5k is -5, which is a bit annoying. You'd like it to be a bit less minus, so you can do stuff with foot. Which is why 2k I think is better. 2k is a bit better for tick throws. Yeah, tick throw is 0. What's 2p? 2p is plus. Which one's recovers faster? 2p apparently recovers a bit faster, but I think 2k is like not a bad idea. Because 2k catches them from jumping out. Also, I don't know. I like 2K a little more for some reason. Over 2P, but it's up to you. 9K tick throw isn't a bad thing. It's just it's a bit more recovery and it's a bit further away. You know, like you have to walk up a bit more. But it's a lot trickier because it's just like, oh, I see a 5K, that means he's going to extend the combo. Like he's going to do more pressure, but it's not. It's just he's going for a tick throw. It's not a bad thing. So mash that. Nice block. That should, honestly, that should be an instant block on the banner bringer. Because then you can, you know, you'd stop him from taking his turn. I think I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again. Yeah, if you do the block that, you gotta be careful because he's not plus. He's not like plus, but he's still quite. It's quite hard for you to contest the buttons at that range, so he just manages and he catches you. So yeah. 5H, you press. I think you try to throw there. Now he's just. This is where you gotta be like a little bit careful. You want to throw if he's gonna be doing, you know, dumb stuff like this, but he spaces correctly where you gotta just be careful. It's good. Again, you could have, you know, done a bit more off that. This could have been a high-low. You didn't actually do a high-low of this. If you went low, you would have caught him there. So whatever. You do this, and that was risky. Yeah, you did two. Yeah, you could have expanded that pressure a bit more. You could have gone for a high-low before that, and you could have used that stun dipper, which is not good because you know any way to make it safe. What? 2P, you do 2D into gunfly him, and yeah, you match at the wrong time. You need to be careful. You need to just respect him at this point when he's going pressure like this. You should definitely continue the combo. It's good punish by you. Although honestly, at this point, I would throw. I'd throw him as soon as he lands there. In my opinion, throw him back in the corner probably. Because he missed this input, and it's a lot easier to punch with a throw instead of pressing a button here, because he's technically should be blocking this, so a throw would be a better punish. You charge Sun Edge. You should be doing it, yeah, you know about the dash and jump. Ooh, he just gets that. Bit unfortunate. Then you do Stun Dipper in there. Does that get burst? Some zoning. Oh yeah, then you didn't want to see that. You lost a bunch of meter. I mean, you just Grand Viper juice. So what can you do? So round start backing off is fine. I think round start backing off is a good thing to do in some situations. You both back off. Throw some fireballs. Split seal. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, watch your feet. Nice. It could have been a lot meatier. I think you could have done it like right now, and that would be like much meatier, and then you could have done the high-low there. You could also jump this. You could have frame trap there. You could have done something like trap there, you know. Same pressure, you know. So this gunflame is really far away. I just up back it. I wouldn't even, because you're blocking this, and you can Fafnir here. He could trap you here, but I just get out of that. He doesn't actually put you in a situation where you need to block that gunflame, so blocking that's not good, because you can actually get on top of you quite easily. Doesn't make a Sun Dipper. Nice, low. Yeah, you missed a you missed a dash up. It's unfortunate. Yeah, so you need to be careful about this, because he actually punished this and he saw what he should have. Go low, that's good. On edge. Do close slash 5H, you know. Like you like, yeah. I'll look on a bit more, but I'll see how your block stringers go, because that's like the one thing I see the most. Yeah, then you do a 2D. That catches a 6, which is good. Do close slash 5H, you know, you could have thinned your pressure a bit more there. Could have gone for the high-low. Because you actually RC this, so you should definitely be getting a mix-up of this. That was a good close slash. Careful with the mashing, but that was a good close slash, I guess. And you'd convert into a knockdown. But get throw, very good. Show Sun Edge. He gold burst that. That was a good gold burst by. Oh, bad. And then you just whiffs it, so you punish him. That was actually not the best punish, because you could have maybe messed that up if that wasn't counter hit. Because you could, if you didn't do the flip kick at the end, it wouldn't be counter hit, and you would have maybe messed up and gave him a chance to come back. So just dash up, close slash, punish into 5H or 2H or something, you know. Also, another thing to remember is with your punish, Soul is always in crouching state. Soul is always in crouching state when he recovers. So you can always do that. So you can definitely, every time he whips a DP, if he does this, just the normal one, it's going to be crouching state. If he does this, he's crouching state and counter hit. So it doesn't matter which one, if it's counter hit or not. Just as soon as he does that, just collect damage every time he does DP. That's a good 6p. Back off. You're playing very patient. As an ID, good 6p. Then you need to go into close slash though. Close slash 2H for a punish. That was good. Well, I think you're a bit too far. Like, at this range, you probably could go into Stun Dipper. If you did Stun Dipper, you probably would have gotten a knockdown. You just split seal instead though, which is safe, but I think, you know, could have done Stun Dipper would have been better. Right, you're a bit too far away here. Yeah, and he's not blocking, so you'd actually anti-AE, yeah. Then you just Stun Dipper. I'd maybe dash up, maybe, I don't know, no, it wouldn't work. Yeah, it's just Stun Dipper, yeah, so you do the Stun Dipper, it's not exactly in range, so you gotta actually be careful here. Like, I just dash up and do something, I wouldn't do a mix up here. Like, if it's at the tip like that, maybe don't do a mix up, unless you RC it, because you have to do a safe jump. Just getting in, just dashing in and making them block, or using that big pressure to make them block and frame trap them if they press up, it would be better. But if it's actually meaty, and you actually use R meter, then you can do a high low and it's a lot better. You can also make sure it combos into a more meaty version so you can keep looping it better, mix up wise. So you do a 5D here. Honestly, like, he whiffs 2D here, You do a 5D. If you did a 2D here, like so with punishes, or did like a fire S, like a big punish here would be like a fire S 3H, you know. Close slash fire S 3H would be optimal here because he's in crouching state, but you know, you got a 5D, it's fine. Nice combo. You should have ended with DP though. Frame trap with 2H. Seal. Oh, that was risky. Stun dipper. That was good. Yeah, I like that. Going to that frame trap. Yes, it's good to see. You could have actually gone off that a bit more, considering it's kind of. You probably could have done like a. If you want to be optimal, you do dash up close slash fire S 3H. Some big damage there, but doing a 2D into that's perfectly fine. 2D, yep, that is perfectly fine. Super YC, so you do the YC this time, you do the high-low, it's cool. Yeah, then you do 5D. You can't do that. Like, he's just gonna mash out on you. You gotta make him respect you. You don't have enough frame advance from the jump page. Catch him low, it's good. Good. We like it. So it's good. So you're starting to get some points there where it's just like you're getting more mix-ups, you're getting a bit meatier, you're doing ISCs, your strings are doing a bit better. You're getting frame traps off them. I haven't really seen a zoning game yet. I've seen a patient zoning game, but I haven't seen like any aerial zoning stuff yet. I was starting to see like split seal zoning. Block that. You gotta be careful. Because you did. So there's a good round start 2S is good. I'd cancel it. Honestly. Best thing to do is cancel it. So you block a Fafnir, you are -2 here. So he presses Virus, and this is why he wins. So this is why he trades, because he'd have to do a dash up, but still. Pressing him down there is a little bit scary. That's a good instant block. He's messing up his inputs. Yeah, he should be doing a jump page there, but he doesn't. So instant block at a 5k 2D, it's fine. It's good punish. This is good. That's super good. So see how this isn't meaty? So instead of doing a dash up jump, for what you have to do like a meaty. See, he's blocking this. He's still blocking. So this lets you go for a high. This lets you go in and get you in safely, and you can't reverse all this. This is really good. This is stuff I like to see. You do a tick throw. That could have been why I say it. It's fine though. You can actually contest this. Yeah. Going that deep is a bit risky because I don't think you have enough frame advantage to go this deep. So you'd probably dash up here and about a frame or two earlier. About here. You'd probably press off 5k or something and roll your way in. It's fine to get scan hit. What's not fine is that you didn't convert off that. Like that 5k. 5k is, you want to make, I don't know if you want to like 2p after that or something, but just count it. So you could definitely have, you know, 5k close slash would have been better. Extend your pressure there. Make sure you're not just doing a 5k unless you're doing a tick throw. He safe jumps you here. You could just do a safe jump. He doesn't do a proper safe jump, but it was technically, if he did a normal, it'd be a safe jump. So this is going to be punish. It's open here. Okay, I think you try to press 2D into split seal here because you did 5k. I'm assuming you did try and do 5k into 2D. Split seal, but you did that, and then you do stun dipper, which is good at that range. YRC, high low, nice. Then you did. I had too much 5D. Good. And set up some more. Yes. Honestly, you're a bit too far away, so I think you should know this. And he tried to dash up 6H. Oh god. Another anti-air opportunity missed. Get blocking, that's fine. You do 6k, but not the best button. 2S, if you want to really poke here after that, like after this nonsense, so you got this. Block the gun flame. Gonna be careful, because you actually got a Fafnir here and probably hit you. So 2S. If you really want to press a button, you could maybe press 2S or 2P or something. Something faster, lower, that catches like a Fafnir or something. if you're not careful. Or just backdash and get out of there. Does a wild throw, he tries to throw your burst. He should be converting that. Good way I see 2H. You get him with the tricky stuff. Try to convert. Even though it's not a good thing to be using this, honestly, because it should be very reactive, but try to convert off it. So you need to be doing like a close slash there. Definitely need to be doing a close slash here. If you really feel like you're not going to get enough time, like he's really far away. Something like that. But yeah, close slashes. Doing off that every time. That was a good sweep. Yeah, so you go low into sweep. That's fine. I think that's pretty cool. Go low, good. Dash up. Yes. Ah, no charge on it. No, so close. I think he's gonna get chipped out here, anyways. Could have extended the pressure a bit more there. Like the 2S could have gone. Like you could have done a bunch of like 6Hs. Like, just experiment looping some 6Hs and 5 and 6K. See how much you can get away with, and frame trap it a little bit. Like, you don't want to end your block string like all the time. Like that. You can definitely extend your stuff a lot more. So experiment with like 6Ks and 6Hs a lot more off like 5Ks and 2Ss and close Ss. That's good anti-air close S. Round side backdash virus, yeah, cool by that. Just tech, yep, it's good. Punish time. Remember how I said that he is punishable with he's crouching on Fafnir? So this will be a 2000. This will be a half-life punish here. Show an example. Yeah, we can maybe do something like this. I'm ready to do something like I just keep it like that. Just do something simple like that. That's just a lot of damage you can do. Big 200 health punish there for him doing that. Always, every time they do something like that, listen like high in the air, they just sideswap them and then do a big punish. This should definitely be like 200 life up. Especially she doesn't have burst, like this should be like huge. Yep, 6k. You could, yeah, +4 after that, you definitely should be doing something. Like 5k. Judge Sun Edge. Dash up, 5k. Frame trap. Close S. I mean, 5k is okay. Could do close S as well. Like 5k into close S would be a little better. Because close S, I think, is also 5 frames. So what's 2k? 2k is 5. Close S is 7. It's still not bad. Because the reward on close slash is really good. Alright, you mess up here. You need to dash up here before you do to do a 2D charge stun edge. Mess up here a bit. Then he mashes out. Safe jumps you. Yep. Press gun. Press fires at the wrong time. Blocking. It's good. That was a bad 5k press there. Gotta be careful. If he gun flames here, he'd probably catch you. He would have counted at you probably. Good stun edge. Yep. Stunning him out a bit. Good knockdown. Mix up time. Dash up. Almost. But you get that out. You could have dashed up after this. Because you do gun flame. You do stun edge YC, so it kills the gun flame. So you could actually dash up here and punish him, like dash up 2D or dash up fire S 2S Sun Dipper as a punish. Or you could just, you have a lot of meter, so you could probably do something like this. So you could just start like. Easy damage. You don't have to space it, let's just say you're a bit too close. Something like that. Yeah, unless he also YSCs or his projectile is going to beat out your projectile, then you should be able to beat his and then just punish him. Go for that split seal, siege split seal, fireball, it's fine. If you want to be a little bit like, the split seal on the ground is fine, but doing jump D just to get that out and throw fireballs in the air is a lot better because you can do it in like one swoop, one jump, and it's a lot faster. It's a lot safer as well, just doing it in the air. So try experiment doing it in the air a little bit more. Yeah, like you do it there, but you did the wrong one. I think that's a more aggressive one. You need to do a more defensive one here because you can just dash under. 6H, wrong thing. Yeah. If you did 3H there, you would have just killed him. But you did 6H by accident. Stun Dipper, yeah. So that was a risky stun Dipper as well, because you could just block that and punish him, but it worked out in the end. Alright. So I think that's that for your review. Is there anything else you want me to like clarify? Alright. Thank you for watching 6KJ. Charlie time. Hello, Charlie. Alright. Alright, so any questions to start off, Charlie? Like, you want me to... Anything you want me to clarify or look at while I am watching? Anything you want me to pay special attention to?
May versus Soul. Get ready to rock.
challenging. Alright. Okay. So let's watch this. So, Egg Rifle's a bit too wild this game. I noticed he did a lot of Grand Vipers. So we'll take a look about challenging. So you did jump burst there, so you're neutral here. Yeah. This would be fine if, like, he just did Fafnir and I think he just got a bit unfortunate. Your spacing needs to be a little bit different here. If you did IAD here, if you didn't do a run, if you just did an IAD, you would have punished him here. But you did a dash. You're not spacing it properly. Like this is just a spacing thing at this point. If you weren't, yeah, like a proper spacing would be like round start, just backdash. That's proper spacing. If you do it round start, you're gonna have to do something like this. Or you can do something like this. Like if you know you're too far, you can do something like this, you know. So yeah, you can definitely do stuff like that. You feel like your spacing is incorrect. Definitely try to get your spacing down. Depends on the character, like some characters are gonna do some zoning. So don't be afraid to, you know, like if you're gonna do a dashing jump, don't do a dashing air dash. Like a dashing air dash like this means you're trying to, you know the spacing, like you're this far away. Like you're that far away. If you're at this range, a quick one like that's fine, but if you want to do like a dash, you could do something like this. Like you're pretty strong in the air. It's very hard to anti-air you, so don't be afraid to just do something like this. Do like a dashing jump. Because you don't get much forward momentum without you dashing, so don't be afraid to do stuff like this because it's very hard to deal with you. It's also easier for you to control. It doesn't always have to be like air dashing. It's strong, but yeah, you're quite difficult to control in the air. Quite difficult to beat in the air. Yeah. Honestly, the way I look at it, it's like your air dash is good, but you're air dashing a bit too much considering your Mei. Like you're very strong just normally jumping around. Like moving with air dashing is a bit predictable. Like when you watch a Mei player, they kind of just you know, they're jumping around. They're just jumping around. They're not air dashing. And if they are air dashing, they'll do stuff like this. You know? Like this, they don't always do this. Like this is more of like a punish tool or like a surprise. Like we're at a good range, you're probably gonna do something. I can just get on you quite easily. So you don't want to be doing air dashing all the time. Air dashing is like more of a reaction to them doing a poke. Or for them sitting still. Like if the soul's gonna stand there and press fire S, you know, you can do something like this or do a gun flame. Then that's when you can just do something like this, you know. But apart from that, jumping around is a lot better because it's hard to anti-air you. So you know, you can just jump H in. Oh what? They think you're going to he's gonna anti-air you, so you just you just jump again. Like you're pretty good at your double jump is pretty good. To beat at anti-airs. Then you've got like, you know, movement like this. I mean, yeah, May is probably one of the. She's definitely top 5 in terms of air mobility. In terms of how, like, she's really strong in the air because her buns are like very annoying to anti-air. For example, like a Soul is gonna have unless Soul does DP, he's gonna have a pretty difficult time trying to anti-air because his 5k is gonna lose half the time. Jump 2H is a real big problem. A lot of stuff to deal with. It's quite hard for a Soul to try to anti-air May. So you can definitely jump around a lot more. You don't always have to air dash around. Yeah. Nice. Oh, you missed the combo there. Sick. Sorry about that. Family a bit loud. So yeah, you missed the comment about playing. You do that. It's good. That dolphin wasn't meaty enough. Yeah, that dolphin was a bit too early. And then you do a jump K instead of like a jump S or a jump H to get yourself down safely. What happened here? Yeah, I think you just need to be patient there. Like, all you need to do was jump back. As soon as you saw that, as soon as you saw him charging up like this, like you jump back, you see him charging up, you probably hear it as well. You just chill. You just do this. I mean, it's at this range, so. Just 6 edge, I guess. Not an expert on make on the play. Something like that. Just get your candidates ready. Do you have meter as well? No, you didn't have meter. But yeah, just 6H into like 6H into a dolphin would be like more than enough damage. As a punish. Yeah, just get canny in. Unfortunate. Alright. So he whiffed the button there. He definitely whiffed the button there. As soon as he whiffs that, that's your cue. Because he can't jump in and then land, so you could be pressing a button here. You could be pressing 5k here, but you pressed the wrong button. I think you pressed like far S. Yeah, your close S isn't too close enough for you to Like you get a fire us here, which is a problem because he just presses a button in time. Well, yeah, this is a fire us, so you just if you did a 5k there, you probably would have caught him. It's good. Yeah. I don't think I've seen. I think I haven't seen you move without instant air dashing in the air like or once, and that's like a real big problem because it's just when I look at like another Mei, they're in the air, not doing air dashing like 70% of the time. They'll do an air dash here and there, air dash on the ground, or air dash if they're like falling in the air to like trick me a bit, but they are in the air like jumping around using jump H a lot more than that. Especially with dash jumping. Or just normal jumping, you know. Definitely doing more of that. They're not air dashing as much as you are. Should be punish. Good punish. This dolphin does 2S. So he whiffs the 2H there, you did 2S. If you did 2S in the dolphin, you probably would have killed him here. So you need to really risk all this. Do 6H, it's fine, it's good. Good. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. I think maybe I amped up the fact that it was air dash a bit. Her air dash is really good so much, but her air dash is good and you want to use it here and there. But you don't want to be solely relying on that because it's... What players will do is that they'll space themselves. Because the thing is, this is good, yeah? Like, look, like, this is good. When you're in this range, it's good. But who's to say that the opponent isn't going to, you know, not stay in this range? Like, this is the optimal range, yeah, for you to air dash. So why won't they might, you know, they might just be here. They'll play here. Or when they're here, they'll play here. They're not going to give you optimal air dashing. Air dashing is something that you can get when you're at a good distance, when you can space it. You can, you know, a bit of a surprise, try to get in, something like that. Which is why you see a lot of MA players when they mistime it, when they can tell that they mistime it, they'll do jump 2H. But a lot of the time, like, the opponent's not going to let you get this. And if they do, they're going to have ways to beat it. Like, there are ways to beat, like, instant air dash. If you're really obvious with it. Like, you'll instant block the first hit. You'll jump instant block, and then you'll throw. You can even in some cases you can try to anti-air. It's a bit harder, but you can anti-air it. So that's why it's a bit too much. Because it's not always they're not going to let you always have the best spacing, and they might be ready for it. They might have counters for it, so you don't want to do it too much.
Negative.
Like, I was literally looking at something for Chip vs Mei when I was first starting out, and I think the first thing was this is a Soul. I was looking at a Soul one and a Chip one, and both of them were like, don't get into an optimal IAD range. Don't play in an optimal IAD range. Either get closer or further away. Just like yeah. So it's strong, but you gotta know that they're gonna try to like not let you do it, which is why overusing air dashing is like a bit of a trap. It's good. Bit too far here. You could have dashed up there a little bit more. You're a bit scared of charging maybe, but you could have actually done like a dash up close / 5H dolphin there. And you would have had enough time to charge. Oof. You do jump K, then you do a jump D. If you came down with you would have come down with the. Did you come down with the jump H? I think you could. If you come down with the jump H, you probably would have comboed there. I got a relaunch, but you jump D by accident. A bit too close here. I'd walk back slightly. Like, you can get thrown here. I'd walk back slightly because they could throw you here. It's good. You definitely want to knock down here. So you do an IAD. IAD is fine. I think an IAD is fine in the corner. Like, it's very good in the corner. Cause it's just gonna work. Like, they can't space themselves around it. make sure you definitely want to be getting a knockdown every time you do that though, because you don't really have the potential to, you know, like there should be a knockdown. You do jump K into jump P, then this should be like 2P 2D. Honestly, you should be doing like a jump SH 2K 2D there, ultimately, but this is fine. Dolphin. Oof. Yeah, you backdash. If you backdash and then block this, it would have been fine. You backdash if you just blocked and chilled, because you know he's like doing too much Grand Viper. Pretty fine, yeah. Alright, careful with the super jumps. You don't. Mei doesn't need a super jump at all. Like her normal jump is more than enough. In fact, I think you go slow with a super jump. So yeah, so look at this. Blah blah blah. Viper burst. So you're at this range, he backs off and he does Fafnir, you're fine. So now he does a gunflame. If you do an I-80 jump S jump H in reaction to his gunflame right now, you would counter hit him. And you get a punish. And you're at like the perfect range as well. Like he's at the badge range to do a gunflame here. You easily get on top of him. You might be able to combo him, might be able to hit him, combo him, or at least you're going to get him in block stun. Good stuff there. Okay. And this is where you're jumping a lot. Too much super jumping here. But if you came down with jump H here, you actually probably would have got a combo. Yeah, if you came down with jump H here or jump 2H, you probably would have got a combo in the knockdown here. So you didn't come down with the button properly here. Like, I don't think you came down with the button at all. Then you try to do something. If whatever you did wasn't a throw, like if you didn't do a throw here, he's probably like this 2P is gonna beat you before you press anything. And you jump S whips here. Yeah, you can do the jump S here, but you just need to delay it slightly in case he's crouching. So you get a combo. Blitz wasn't really... I mean, you did a blitz there, that's fine. It was good blocking. Could have FD'd him out a little bit more. Good that you can do that. This is why FD and Mei's FD is pretty good. Blitz to us, it's fine. Yeah. You do 2S there, then he just does a jump page. I don't know if you could anti-air that, you could try to do it rather than all, but maybe an F throw, but it's a bit harder. I don't know how you deal with that entirely. Yeah, so when you're pressing, so you're not sure when you want to press buttons. The first thing I've seen is sometimes you've done this, where you haven't done it, like you don't do a jump in, then you try to press a button, it's like, well no, because what they're going to do is if you try to go for an empty low or something, then they're just going to, you know, they're just going to like, you're just going to throw you or something. There's also situations where this has happened, where they're with the normal name, there's something like this. And what you're doing is something like this. Okay? You're noticing too late that it's whiffed. Instead, what you should be doing is, like, first of all, you should be trying to throw them if this happens. Second of all, you should be definitely be. This whiffs. Like, look at this. Let's just say this. This is where like a fuzzy mash comes. This is a fuzzy mash term. I'm just gonna call it fuzzy mash. I think that's what it's called. So let's say this hits. I'll do that. So look at me pressing buttons here. Look at me pressing throw here. Yeah, see how I press throw? Now let's say it whiffs. Let's say this whiffs. So if I block that, my jump page wouldn't come out. My throw wouldn't come out. And also my 2P wouldn't. Like here. Like, alright. My 2P comes out. Because I'll be blocking. It's like the concept of fuzzy throw, fuzzy mash. Fuzzy blocking as well. There's also the case of fuzzy blocking where it's like... It's the same thing with like... So, it's a very strong tool. Fuzzy throw, fuzzy mash, fuzzy block. Which is like, you don't know what it is. So let's just say like... I'll talk about, first of all, I'll talk about a fuzzy throw. So if you're blocking, then the throw is not going to come out. So even if you press jump 4H or whatever, then that throw is not going to come out. You'll be safe. It's whatever. So there's like a period of time. This is how the input would look. This is how the input would look. See that? See what I did there? If you look at the top left, I am blocking, then I'm inputting a throw, then I'm going to down back. If the normal whiffed, or if he didn't empty low, like let's just say he did this. Let's just say that. Then my throw would work and I go back down to blocking. It's a fuzzy block, so I'm blocking high when I'm expecting a high, and I'm blocking low when I'm expecting a low. If he doesn't empty low, I get a throw. If he does a high, I'm blocking high and I'm blocking low. Same with fuzzy mash. Just like look at this. I'm like, you know, maybe I'm expecting him to, you know, do something like this. This is where the fuzzy mash should be fine, because as long as I delay it, like you'd want to delay it sort of, because he could try to frame trap you. This is where like a fuzzy mash would come in, where you're trying to stop him from dashing in for a throw. It's like a bar. It's like smart mashing, technically. And the same for blocking stuff. So if I get, you know, let's go with Eno, something like that.
Versus Eno.
There's a case for fuzzy blocking here where, you know, Eno does her thing. Let's just say she goes into low. So I'm blocking high into low. So I'm always going to be blocking like this every time I see it come in. High, low, high. High, low, high. Something like this. The reason why this works is I'm blocking the high. If she goes empty low, I'm blocking the low. And then if she does 2 highs in a row, then I'll immediately go back up to high. So if this happens, it's also like a spacing thing. If they go really high, like if she goes high and you have to do 2 highs in a row, then you're able to tell. But it must be like a case of this. You go high, low, high. High, low, high. High, low. There's also like high, low, high. High, low, high, low. Something like that, you know. You're kind of twitching a little bit. It's a very common thing in it's like fuzzy throwing or fuzzy meshing is like a common thing in like in a lot of games. Like in Street Fighter, let's just say like throw tech. Throw tech is gonna be like a fuzzy mash, and then blocking. Let's just say they're doing a spot where they can go into a high low, but the high is faster than the low. If the high is faster than the low, then you just, you know, you block the high, then you block the low. If they do the low, then you'll be blocking low. If you do the high, you're blocking the high. And the way to beat fuzzy stuff is to delay your timing. So that's where like frame trapping beats fuzzy mash. And you can also beat like fuzzy throw. But yeah, that's all case for like fuzzy blocking, fuzzy mashing, fuzzy throwing, where you can do stuff like that.
May versus Soul.
Yeah. So you're saying,
Ready to roll.
so like I mentioned before, you're saying you don't know when to challenge. So in this situation, you try to challenge after whiffing something like you try to do this and try to challenge after that. You know, it's like no, he's probably going to press the button before you have because he didn't have to block this jump page. You have to block this jump page, so it means he can press a button. He can do a throw. If he did have to block it, then nothing's going to come out, so he's kind of fine anyway. So it's a good way to challenge. In the same vein, you didn't have to block his jump S, but you're still afraid of him doing something else. When the case is, you could have, you know, blocked and then pressed the button, block and then throw, and you probably would have caught him if he whiffed it or something. Then you could have gone back to a down back or something. So you could have actually punished him there. That's the 2 times I've seen so far that you haven't been able to challenge. Another time, I'm looking a bit more, but I'm pretty sure there have been other times you haven't been able to challenge. Yeah. Actually, this would be a good up-dolphin opportunity. If you didn't up-dolphin it, you probably would have caught him and done a big combo. Let's do a jump IID here. Yeah, being patient here is kind of okay. Like, let's just say you got him in the corner. If he jumps, you do an up dolphin. If he tries to do this, then you just, you know, generally what you're gonna do. Like, especially if you're at a good range, like let's say you're at this range. Oh, he's got it backwards. Then you push him back in the corner. That's how you punish that. Say I do this. Jump. So you can definitely keep him in the corner there. So if he jumps forward, you just dolphin him and get him to come back down or something. If he jumps out, if he tries to jump IID out or trying to press a button, you can do something like this. Try to air throw him when he comes out. What stuff you can do. So you're in a pretty good position to just be patient. Have you ever read Machabo's article? See if I can grab it. He did an article. You like a thing. So he's an incredibly good player. One of the smartest players. He did an article and it was really good. It'd help a bit. Fair. So I'll put in the Guilty Gear channel. That's a super good article. It explains like the whole concept of defense and footsies and it like the fundamentals from like a game like Street Fighter where it's like footsies, defense, and anti-airing. He translates them into like a Guilty Gear type thing, where it's quite similar. So you're able to like link certain things. It's like, all right, well, now I see how the whole footsies concept works for Guilty Gear, and then I'm able to see how you know, anti-airing works and how pressure works and how defense would work. So it's really helpful. Anyways, I'll continue this. So yeah, probably could have up-dolphined him there. Fafnir. Try to jump out. You're jumping out. It's fine. So you go 5D. You are plus after that jump 5H. So you can do stuff. Like after this 5H, you could dash it and do something. 2S and Dolphin, it's cool. 6H, yep. If you didn't IAD, it would have been better, but unluckers. big damage there. Main just does Grand Viper. Just do Grand Viper. Jump out. This is fine. All of this stuff is fine. Oh. Charlie, have you ever given one of these VODs to the people in the May Discord for advice? Yeah, I'd highly recommend doing that. I've done that like a few times in the chip Discord when I was learning. And they like super helped me out. Like they gave me some good advice here and there. They skyrocketed me. I'd highly recommend these VODs. Like it doesn't have to just be me. Just give it to one of them, and what they'll do is they'll do a write-up and they'll explain a lot of good stuff. I'm sure like Zukov as well. Like Zukov has just come back recently. His net's been fixed for Guilty Gear. So he's come back recently and he's like a pretty strong, he's one of our stronger Mays. He'd be able to like give you advice as well if he's in there and he's, you know, he'd be able to do stuff. So definitely I'd highly recommend taking this VOD and linking them timestamp and asking them for advice anytime you play. Yeah, no, he's not in the current Discord. I think he left at some point. But he's in the he joins lobbies. And I'm pretty sure he's in the May Discord if you're in the May Discord. But yeah, just take this, put it in the May Discord because there's probably other good Mays that you can like. There are other good Mays that you can like give the VOD to, then get advice from them. And then if you have questions for like a May specifically, you could probably ask Zukov a bunch. He'll be more than happy to help you out. Alright, so this happens. So this, you block this, you jump out, it's fine. He does a bad input, so this should be 6 speed. I don't know if you know about how to do with Sol Ongar. So there's this. This is just that. Something like this. Yep, that's a pretty fucking high damage punish. Then there's this. Yeah, we just, you know, throw them here. You block it normally, it's a bit scarier because you can't press a button in time. I used to res a button. Depends on spacing, but still. It's just better to instant block. You can also do this. So do this. Trying to instant block. No, I don't think you do it high enough near. It's just simple, it's just like round it, round it. You gotta be careful though, because if you're holding back and then you double tap, if you do this, you backdash. So you want to be holding back and then instant block at the right time. So you kind of just want to be blocking. You don't want to be constantly trying to instant block. So you're constantly trying to instant block. Let's just say you're doing instant block, instant block, instant block, instant block. You're gonna backdash back when you really need to instant block. Just hold back, and then instant block at the right time. You can hear instant block. You can just hold your stick in neutral. Like, let's say he's done a string. Like, if he does this, you know, you can just be blocking this in neutral, instant block. Like, you're not afraid of anything. Block this, instant block. Like, you're expecting it. There's not much you can. There's nothing you have to really be blocking after this, like, immediately. Maybe like this. But even then, you can still kind of block in time. So, yeah. When you get better at it. Yeah. When you get better at it, you just understand when there are opportunities where you can just go back to neutral and then just do an instant block to make it like super guaranteed and be much nicer. Okay. So you do a jump here. It's fine, you're blocking. You do a jump, you didn't come down with a button, you come down with like a jump S here, or a jump 2H. Like, try to come down with a button once in a while. If you're trying to be safe, sure, but try to come down with a button would be better. Then you IID out, he just air throws you, yeah. The only thing you can do here, first of all, the only thing you can do here is take this, because if you jump, he's probably going to air throw you, or you can double jump, and he can try to chase you down. But just double jumping here, and getting out of his like throw range, because he just throws you here. There's nothing you can do. You either have to not be in the air, or you have to be really high up in the air, so he can't air throw you. And when I say high up in the air, I mean like this high, and you have to like kind of cover yourself a little bit more, so it's hard for him to tear you. Yep. Yeah, to block that's fine. Dolphin. Make sure you don't whiff that. I think you do jump K there, but like an ID jump H would be better there just to get you down on the ground maybe if he's crouching. You kind of let this block string, like you did this, you got him to block with 2P and then that's it. You could have like frame trapped here with something. You have like close slash or like 2K. Also remember that you do have this, like, remember that, you know, you get a block. Come in, grab. Simple. Let's do stuff like this. Like if they want to press a button, 5H. Big count here. Well, that isn't really the best frame trap button. Like if I look at your buttons, let me look at. 5P, yeah, sure. 5K is not bad. -3. 6K, you can do some 6K once in a while. Close touch is -1, but the recovery is huge. God, I hate that. 5H +7. Goddamn. 2P is pretty good. 2K is not bad either. 2S, not bad. Judy is -1. So you can do some. You can extend pressure a bit. you do have a command grab, so you can't be very scary. Yeah, your 5H is insanely plus. It's kind of funny when I verse like you should check up. Make sure you just check up your frame rate because you'll see stuff like, all right, close slash is -1, but that recovery is annoying because it's hard to tick throw into that. They'll just see like the close slash and they'll see recover and they'll be like, all right, he's not really gonna cancel that too much, so it's whatever. Just to read like this stuff on this. RS, more like a poke, 6k, 5k. Yeah, so when I'm versing like I remember when I'm versing Popo, what he'll do is he'll do stuff like this. In neutral, he'll just do like this. And it's just a wall of shit. Because if he tries to do something like this, then we'll just catch him. And just, you know, then it's a counter hit, and then you'll go up for like, you know, like this. So you can definitely do stuff like this. You can like ask him for it. I'm pretty sure he's on the Discord still. He plays Grand Blue. He's playing Grand Blue at the moment, but you can definitely ask him for advice. Like I remember when Yuki came back, I asked him for advice for Zato. I asked Sentinel for advice when I was playing a bit of Chip. He taught me a few things. Like don't be afraid to ask like the strong players for advice. Like I've asked Sarah for advice. Yeah, Pepper probably more than happy. He's a very cool guy. He should be able to give you advice. He's not busy or anything. He might even look at like a clip and be like, "All right, you're doing a bit of weird stuff here. Like, probably should stop doing this." Like I've given clips to Yuki, and he's like helped me out a bit when I was showing him my Zato. Fine. Yep. Definitely want to be 6-feet that, so you just kind of go to the jump. That's good. Could have converted off that though. That can't hit. Yeah. Could have redone a rejump combo after that. Random DP. Alright. That 2P could have gone into a knockdown like 2P, 2K, 2D. 2P, 2K, 2D. So could have been a knockdown there. Yep. And that's just misspacing and either 2H there. Knocked you down. Gold burst. Alright. I just walked in that. No. Gonna be so much damage. Block the 5D, that's fine. You haven't also done much jump 2H. Like from here, like you're in the corner here. Let's just say you're in the corner here. Get the dash, air dash over, done jump 2H. So you did that. You got knocked down. That wasn't a safe jump. Fine. Dolphin. Trade there, not good. Yeah, right, trade there. Wouldn't be bad to like set up a dolphin. Like, you could like set up a dolphin, throw it. Do stuff like this. Just say like he's doing a lot of gun flames. Just... do stuff like this. You send it off. Let's just say, you know, you send off your dolphin. Wait, you do it like that. You'd set up your dolphin, then you'd YSC, and you'd hold S, and you'd cover that. And he can't gunflame, you can just dash in. Yeah. Yeah. Survive. You get stuck getting multi here. Jump back, jump H. Yeah, that's an I-80 jump, best jump H range right there. Like yeah, if you do I-80 jump S jump H, you probably would have counter hit him, or at least you would have got in for free. Cool in the air, surprising. Bad burst. This wasn't an OTG burst. This is a wake up burst. Yeah, quite bad time burst. You just got caught here. I don't know. You tried maybe try to press a button here, but you just catches you here. Yep, gotta be careful. I think you need either instant block that or press it a bit later. And then you're just pressing too many buttons. Like if you really want to get him out, if you really want breathing room, just chill, FD block. Just FD block him out, give yourself some space. Like this is just, you know, you FD block them out and then you're able to jump up. You know, you got some space now. You can do stuff. You know, you can jump up and come down, jump S. This, so, you can double jump. Maybe bait out his anti-air. If he's trying to anti-air you, or if he's trying to throw you, just do that. If he's like, you know, he's too close, let's just say he's here, then you just air dash out. Try and chase you down, like you're doing the jump S. It's very tricky. Constantly using your movement to be tricky to try to lock down, because May's very hard to lock down in the corner. So what she'll do is she'll just FD you out a bit, and then she'll try to, you know, be really annoying and like be in the air and bait your anti-airs and try to not get locked down. Yeah, it's not good. Probably gonna get stunned in a second. Yeah. So yeah, and a lot of that was just needing the chill. Like you never gave yourself space with it. I don't even think there was like chances. This wasn't really instant blocking either. Like, well, look at this. I'll tell you when there's instant blocking. Should be done here. So this would be more FD. So if you just block this and then FD'd him out, it'd be fine, because you can't actually jump out after this. You could try to instant block this gunflame and maybe press a button or try to get out, but it's a bit scary. This is instant block. If you instant block this, then you'd be able to punish him here. You press a button when blocking normally, which is bad. Then you mash here and he's trading favorably. Then you mash again. Just chilling and blocking him out, FDing him out would be better. So most of that was FD, and there was one or two parts maybe instant block, but most of that was FD. Just chilling and FDing him out. And you have a good chunk of meter as well. Yep, there we go. Try to get your knockdown off that. Just needs to get into a knockdown. Yep, 2p, because you saw that whip, so you know he's going to be in recovery, so 2p, 2d immediately right here. 5d is going to burst immediately. Good bait in the burst. That should be a close / jump cancel combo right there, probably. Nothing too crazy. Good mash there. Bit risky because you did an instant block, but at the range was better, I guess. Go to Dolphin. Oh, unlucky about that. Yep. So you instant block this is good, because actually, so there's two ways to do this. Let's just say he does this, it's much easier to do this. Like if you do this normally, it's a little bit harder, but it's a little bit. It's still not as hard without it. Still, it's very nice. And if you're this close, like just so you, what you'll do is FD the mount into far range. Because if he's this close, then you IAD, it's not gonna work. And else you might get caught. So. Stop there. You walked into that. You could have come down with a button here. You dash forward 5H, then you jump back. I think you super jump back. Then you whiff jump H. If you came in with like a jump to HD, you would have been fine. But you whiff jump H and you just does stuff. Punish time. It's good. Yep, be aware of that. Oh, I miscut the combo. No, it's gonna get you punished. Now you're just getting, you gotta block low, just chilling and blocking low. You jump out. I would have immediately like landed and pressed the button there because that had been to bring us recovery. Like maybe you could have like done a jump here on the way down on the other side as it auto corrected. Maybe, but you definitely should have been able to press a button first. Yep, knockdown, nice. Could have gone actually for a big damage combo. You get a 5D. Probably got killed there off that as well. Dolphin, nice. Ooh, so fortunate. If you super, so I don't like the fact you super jump because you can air dash after that, I guess, but you're a lot better of just normal jumping. You could have just normal jump forward or something. Okay, block that, and then he does this. You just do an I-80 jump S jump H here. That'd be fine. Block in this. That 2S is risky. You could have actually pressed fire so can't hit you there. Punish time. Good, could have been an H dolphin. Yeah, it does autocorrect, you gotta be careful. Nice smash, do a knockdown. It's good. Doing a lot of blitz. The beach ball's out, you should probably like be setting up more SeaWorld and following up the beach ball a little bit more. It's good. OTGs is unfortunate, it's not what you want. Yeah, so that's the fuzzy throw that I was talking about before. Good FD block. Remember you could have I-80 jump, best jump H team there. Get caught low. Oh god. Yep, caught try and jump out. So again, not instant blocking that, and now you're just pressing, like I think you're panicking stations, you're pressing buttons and he's trading a bit more favorably. Like his buttons are a little bit better at like close range. Like if he gets like a count at 6P or a 6H or a 2H or a 2S, like he can do a lot more than you can. Sort of. Like his buttons are better counting at properties, but you have more damage. Your better counting at properties are on a few of your normals and like on your H normals and your jump normals. This is where your counting properties are, but he's got more counting properties on his like other normals. But getting more stuff, so you gotta be careful. Yeah. So he's just in a position where he's at advantage. So you're just pressing at the wrong time. Anyways, I think that's it for that. Do you have any questions, Charlie? I'll be doing some stuff afterwards. So we're doing Schmeat. I think he's got some other games he wants to look at. Alright. Yeah, so don't forget to, you know, ask Popo, go in the main Discord, ask around, stuff like that. Alright, you hear Schmeat?
Who dares to enter the main?
So, were you mainly looking for did you mainly just want those three? Yeah, no worries, Charlie.
Versus Raven.
So did you mainly just want
Ready to rock.
the Raven, the Baiken, and then the second Baiken? Or do you want? I think there was yet a game against yet a game against Cargo. I don't know if you want that either. So you want that Cargo as well? Okay. I'll slow this sound up as well. Shit. So we'll watch that afterwards. We'll watch that last. So you have a hard time against Baiken, Matt, and Raven projectiles. Okay. So round start here. Do you 2P? You do. You're a bit too late. Oh, I quickly just mentioned this. When you're recording, that's what when you. I'll mention. Okay, I'll mention this. To start off. Do this. Do this to start off.
Versus Raven. Get ready to rock.
Just makes it a bit easier to see. Go into go into display settings. Turn your virtual stick on and put it into bottom. Or you can do it top as well if it's a bit better, but I recommend doing it at the bottom right here. And then you want to, I like to turn it off. The thing is, when you do that, then when you go into your replay, let's just say I go into a replay of mine.
Chip. Versus.
When I go into something like this,
Get ready to rock.
now I can I'll turn off this, but if I want to, if I want to keep inputs there, then the button layout's going to be down there. It's kind of weird because usually you can move it without doing that. But I just like my button layout to be down there. But if I want to see inputs, because it's easier to like see the screen. But yeah, generally just keep your inputs up like that. Have them down the bottom of the screen so it's easy to see. It's better. Anyways.
Train. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Raven Valley.
No, it's just something new. It's just honestly, I was like, how do I fix this? So I had to find out a way how to fix it either, because no one really some people play PS4 and some people just didn't care. So I had to find a way to fix it. Okay. So let's go scene. So you did do 2P, it didn't work. So as soon as you see him jump like this, like let's say your 2P whiffs, you should be trying to 6P this, honestly. Just an easy 6P right there, as soon as he jumps. You should be doing automatically 2P. Because if you, let's just say your 2P works, like, round start. You do something like this. You know? If it whiffs, then you have 5 H1 come out. So you know. When we come out, you'll be like, alright, 6p time. You can just be patient. You can be like, round start 2p and then 6p. As a pot, you can make mistakes as pot, so just being patient and just waiting for them to make a mistake yourself is fine. Yeah, 6p or like maybe not. I wouldn't really 5p against Raven because he actually has some okay buttons for getting down at you. You do something like this. You can actually beat out your 5p. So 6p would be better. He has this. So it's perfectly fine to do stuff like that. Gets his throw. He kind of doesn't do the correct combo. It's fine. You do handful through. I would be careful, honestly. Just being careful, like, because this goes through, yeah. But let's just say he did like another button, like a faster button, 2p into like 2s. The 2s would be meaty enough that the 2h should probably like connect, or the other thing would connect before you get your hammer fall off. So you gotta be careful. Alright. Then the hammer fall works. Alright. So let's say you get like I'll explain like the knockdowns. So the common knockdowns, so you get like a throw knockdown, you get the pop buster knockdown, and you get like a sweep knockdown. So let's say you also have hammerfall knockdown. So you get a hammerfall knockdown. You don't have enough time to jump or to get back up because they can reversal you. So you just walk up and do a meaty 5k. Oops, not like that. Something like that. Maybe you might have enough time. I'm not sure. Let's see. If you have enough time, then yeah, it's do better. Do something like this. This is the best way to do it. Like if you're doing a bunch of this, then just do this. Maybe confirm to a bunch of 2Ps. Get really close range. Preferably just like that, or just this. It's an easy way to get knocked down. So you got this, you get 2P, 2K, 2D. Then after 2D, you have a safe jump off it. I think you get just a normal walk forward actually. You get 2D. You can do like a pop buster afterwards. So you got that. You got a safe jump you can do off there. Then you have the pop buster. Pop buster is a bit special because you can just super jump. And you'll land in time. Stuff like that. Then you've got normal throw. Normal throw, you can just walk up. The thing with like a normal knockdown is this is really meaty. Like look at how meaty this is. Alright, I can do this really early. Look at how early I can do this. And it's pretty good. But yeah. But anyways. So make sure you're getting in every time you get knocked down. Like this. There's also this knockdown. The only thing I can recommend is just getting close. Or you can do this. This is another thing you can do. Oops. the knockdown, then you do this, and then if you do it meaty enough, then it's hard for them to escape. Yep. Yeah, don't be afraid. It's okay to be a bit worried, but you want to be like looking for opportunities to turn stuff around. I'll show you some stuff to turn stuff around. Yeah. So I'm actually a bit lacking in pot knowledge and safe jumps. But in general, you're either going to be doing stuff where you, you know, do a bunch of this, like a maybe 5k to knockdown, or you're going to be doing a safe jump, like after a pop buster deck generally. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely try to look at that document just so you know how when you can safe jump, when you can't, like how you safe jumping at certain things. Anyways. So you haven't fell through. So here you could have actually gone up, you could have walked up, done 5k, and if the 5k so you get the knockdown, you do, if it hits, you'll do something like this. Something like this. Yeah. So if this hits, do stuff like this. So knockdown. If it doesn't hit, you go into 6k. Then you go into a flick. And that's kind of safe. You can do stuff like this. This is a bit more advanced. But yeah, this should be your simple block string for now. So let's just say you're in. Let's just say you get a knockdown. You get a knockdown. You can just do like 2p 2p, or like 2p 2 this, or you could do like this. So if it hits, if this 5k hits, it could be 2k or 5k. If the 2k hits or the 5k hits, you just go into a knockdown and you loop it again. If it doesn't hit, like if they block it, you can do something like this. That's pretty safe. You can also like do stuff like this. Maybe hold the flick a little bit more. To get you a knockdown if it does hit. It's a bit more. Yeah, definitely, you know. Do stuff like this. And you want a knockdown. And then you can mix it up. Like you do 2p 2p, you know, 2p into a throw. Or you'll do 5k, then you'll do a throw. You can do something like this. Let's just say they're crouching. If they're crouching, then the 5p will whiff. So you can do stuff like this. This is some tricky stuff. Because they're crouching, the 5p will whiff. So so definitely the first things you want to do with your pressure is look at doing this as like a starting thing. or if it gets blocked, like that, or something like that. Just a 2K or a 2P or something into 2S, into that, into flick, just to keep yourself safe. At any point, you know, do a pop buster. Then if you get more advanced, you do stuff like this. Let's do stuff like this. Let's just say you're really far away. This is a really good one. I like this one because you can do. You know, let you move forward quite. Should move up a bit. Yeah. So if you're like really far away and you just want to get in, then just, you know, or if maybe you put yourself out. You could do like a short. You can do like a short break and then catch them mashing, or you can do a longer break and then get in like that again. You can go for a pop buster, or you can just. Do it. Really extend pressure like that and keep them on the lockdown. This. And you can do it quite late. Look how late I'm doing it. Not too late, but late enough. It's like I can do it pretty early. I can do it quite late. Like this, I can do it earlier if I do it this early. But yeah, this is just as soon as he does this, let's do it like close. Let's just say he does it here. You can come off it like that or something. Yeah, then you just have to do. Unfortunately, that's why I have to do it earlier. So if it is no one's like, then you can, you know. But yeah, you have like it's like a full frame startup for you to reflect, so as long as you do it like decently early. be able to get it. Just gotta get your timing right. Alright, gotta get through a lot of these. So like, so yeah, so all of these, like, so first of all, this 2k could have gone to 2D. So this 2k, you should have walked up a bit more and done like 5k into 2S 2D, probably. Do better. This 2k should have definitely gone to 2D. Should have confirmed it a little bit better. So this flick. So you handful through, then you break. Then he does another one. This should be flicked. He dashes through. That should be anti-ed. He can't exactly alter his momentum in the air with forward dash. Like if he forward dashes, he goes into your 6B anyway. So your 6B that is like, you know, whatever. If you let that rock, you might be able to punish him there. You might be able to punish him with a counter, maybe. So what's he do here? Does this. So here. Does this. So this is unfortunately a bit hard because he's RC'd this, which means you can't actually flick during this. Because you can't do any. It's really hard. But you can't really do much during that. Let's see instant block. Maybe instant block. You have to do it after the screen's not dark anymore. It's annoying. But you could just like empty him out. Probably do that. Good. Honestly, at this point, just chilling and taking this is a bit better because he's not doing it like on YSC. See, you're not able to flick it. It's really hard to flick that. Yeah. So here's the thing though. If he does YRC, like look at the bottom left of the screen. If he does YRC, it costs 25. If he does red RC, it costs... Let's just say, so he has to do a hit first, it'll cost 50. If he does a normal YRC, it's a lot easier to interrupt. Because YRC is slower, but RC is like... YRC isn't as good as red RC. Sorry, the dogs. Alright, so a yellow Roman cancel. If I do Roman cancel when I haven't touched them, I do a yellow Roman cancel. If I do it while they're in block stun or hit stun or knockdown, so if I knock them down, or if I hit them, or if I make a block, then that's why it's red RC. So this is just like if this was 25 meters, it'd be really easy just to do this and then keep doing that, but I can't. So the reason why he's getting a so he's pressing a button here, yeah. He's doing this, and then he's somehow getting YRC. So what he's doing is he's cancelling late so that you're not in block stun anymore. Like you exited block stun. You exited block stun. It's a bit hard. Like that, yeah. So he does the needle YRC after you've exited block stun, so you do it really late. So you're able to move when he's YRC, that means you're out of block stun. But when you red RC, that means you're not going to be able to move for a little bit. Red is like a I've got you super locked down RC. And yellow is more of like a I just want to, because you can do it as well. Like you can do this. Do this. You can, you know. If I try to do this, like let's just say, try to do this, wouldn't work. But if I try to do this, harder. There we go. Depends if they're blocking or not. If they've been hit, if they've been knocked down. Basically, Red RC is just a better version, but it costs more. Because you're able to do it while they're blocking, while they're being hit, whatever. YRC is just like a while they're not blocking or while they're not getting hit. Just you to put a projectile and cancel the projectile or cancel whatever you're doing really quickly. So that's why this is a lot harder to counter than this. It's a lot harder to counter. Just can't do anything during that. Just doing that. Gold burst. Probably could have thrown him here. You press the button. Now you press the button. So you do a gold burst. This is a good gold burst technically. Success. So you're doing okay here. Yeah, should be anti-airing that if you can. See, I like your movement. Your movement's getting better. Don't be afraid to do something like this. Like, if you have a lot of meter, because you have 100 meter, don't be afraid to do something like this. So if you have 100 meter, then don't be afraid to do something like this. He can't get out of this. If he blocks this, then he's stuck there for a while. So after this, you can basically walk up and then do a jump in. And you can go for like a pop pass. If he gets hit, then you just do that. You do anything similar. You can even do this. It's probably a bit harder. Just keep it simple. Yeah, Just hopefully being able to use meter like that when you have 100 meter, just... Yeah. If you have more than 50 meter, then that's when you gotta start using meter. For pot, using meter isn't too intense. Like, let's just say you do like, if you want to get some damage, you could do something like blocking. Let's just say you're blocking. If you're blocking, you can do something like this. This is a simple way of using like it in a block string. Everything else you don't really do as much. You can also do something like this. Like, it's really easy to do something. It's not as much damage, but you can do something like that. You can also do stuff like combo wise. Whoops. Like that. That's some good damage off that. Or you can do like that. But I think this will work. I'm crashing. Oh, work on. Like that. Just some simple things you can do there. Handful there. So you could have actually, so you did get a handful here. So what you could have done, because you have all the meter, you could have RC'd this and then done walk up close slash into heat knuckle for knockdown. Oh, you tried to pop buster there. I see. Honestly, this is a bit risky because he does have throw invul. So you probably should have done like walked up a bit more than done 2p into pop buster. That 5H, he dashes that 5H, it sucks. Gotta be careful of his dashing. Yeah, big 6H, alright. So that works, that kind of deals with his dashing a little bit. Another thing you can do, don't be afraid to do something like this. Don't be afraid to, you know, just flick a neutral. Like this is pretty good. Something like this, or you can do like, you know. Yeah, he just kind of goes through that. Sucks. Fall through. Could have RC'd that big damage. Yeah, he messed up pop buster. So that pop buster shouldn't whiff. But here's another thing you should know. So there is actually throw in. How do I do this? Okay. Let's say I get a knockdown. I get a knockdown. I have to wait a long time. Right? Like that looks like I should be throwing him, yeah? The problem is that after someone gets knocked down, after someone leaves hit stun, and after someone leaves block stun, they have some throw involved. So you can't be like, oh, you can't just do stuff like this. I can't just do stuff like this. You know? I have to wait. And after a knockdown, I have to wait a decent chunk. It's more a knockdown. That's why it's easier to do stuff like this. You know? Oops. It's easier to do stuff like that. You can't. I wouldn't try to throw them on their wake up unless they're like super scared, or as like a trick. Like let's just say they're like super scared and they're waiting for you to press a button so they can do something. Then that's when you go for a pop buster. Let's say they're doing this. Like this would be a good example. Like they get a you get a knockdown on them, and they get a knockdown on them, and all they do is this. That means they want you to press a button so you can push them away. And yeah. So what you do is then you pop, you know, they're afraid as hell. Whereas if you press the button, then you're really far away and it's really annoying. You maybe you can 2p pop buster them, but they push them away. To the needle. If you're doing a lot of blocking here, then you gotta realize that 3 of these, so he does he does this high, which he always does every time. Then he does 1, 2, 3, and then he's got to drop. He can also do, so what he can do is he can then go low, or he can do this. And you can just go into a normal without doing the glide, because he's got this glide part, so you can just press the button earlier. And get down faster, but as soon as you see like a button that's not the glide part, then that's when he's on a timer. Because you can either go low or you can do like another high. That was not good by him, yeah, and that's just a bad hammer fall. So what he did there was he did a faster normal, he didn't just do 2H, he did 5S and a 5H and he just catches you. That's just why hammer falling all the time is a bit risky, because you can just blow through your armor like that. No, yeah, it's not a good burst. Too far away though. Yeah, you gotta block all this, to the throw here. In this situation, if he does stuff like this, where he just like does one and then goes for a throw, just like this. And what you do is just throw him. You know. Do stuff like this. You also do stuff like this. So what the FD does is it makes him so he can't throw you. So he's got to push himself back a little more. Yeah, you'll get used to it. You just like see him like, then he goes low. So this is where the fuzzy mashing comes in. Because he can't, it's hard for him to late stuff like this, so you just... See, I'm not mashing it, but I'm like preparing it. Should be careful though. That was it. So yeah, see how this is where the whole fuzzy throwing thing comes into play. And I think it's kind of important for you to know about fuzzy mashing and fuzzy throwing and all this shit like this. So let's do the string. Let's throw like this. Now watch this. See that? I'm kind of preparing. I'm kind of mashing that. It looks like I'm mashing, but it will help you out a little bit. It gets you ready to the idea of it's like, alright. You know? I'm like preparing. I'm like, he could land now. He could land now. He could land now. So I'm pressing 4H whenever I think he's gonna land. It's not exactly mashing. It's like if I'm blocking, then this won't come out. This shouldn't come out in a block string like that. But if I am not blocking because he's trying to go for something else, the throw's gonna come out. So I'm like, alright. You know, I'm just pressing it every so often when I think he's gonna do it or not. So when he does do something like this, I'm gonna get him. So yeah, this is another thing I do. I'm like, alright, he's gonna do a bunch of crap and then go for a throw. So this is what I like to do. I'm just like FD, and then when I see he's done his business and he's landed, I go to the low. So I can FD him out a bit. Yeah. So the only thing is like, you might think like this is like a really good strat. Like this is like, all right. Now I'm really impervious of being thrown and shit. But the problem is like there are ways. Sorry. Yeah. So the thing is, like, he can actually trap you. Let's just say he does this. He does this. He can actually trap you. Like, it's not like foolproof. You have to be careful. So that's why learning how to block this is just a little bit better. You know. You just have to recognize the gaps. Yeah. That's the thing. You just gotta... that's the thing. I don't know how much you can delay. I'll actually try to sprint with how much you can delay. I'm trying to mash in between the... Oh yeah, this could work. You do have to be careful. But the thing is, like, you'd just be delaying mashing. You'd be delay throwing. Like, if he did this, you know, I'd be doing it a little bit more delayed. So it wouldn't be like throw, fuzzy throw, it'd be more like a delay fuzzy throw. Because the thing is, throw is still like insanely fast. So it doesn't matter if I don't do it immediately. He can basically do this. And he can do a low. If he does this, and he can get ready to do a low, and I can throw him out of the low if I time it properly. I mean, here I gotta kind of mash it a little bit, but I can throw him out of normals. So yeah, you can very much, you know, catch them. So that's why when I'm mashing, when I'm doing like a fuzzy mash, I'm not like you know, I'm not doing this. I'm doing something like this. I'm delaying it, so that if they do stop it, let's just say they do stop it to do a throw or something, my P is gonna come out and it's still kind of fine. And if they do try to frame trap immediately, I'm not gonna be caught mashing. Because I'm not mashing this insanely fast. I'm just doing this a little bit more delayed than usual. So that's like a more like a delay, like a delay fuzzy mash or delay fuzzy throw. It's same with like throws. Instead of like, you know, see, I'm not gonna like hold up all the time. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna delay jump. So you can delay it a bit. Like experiment. You'll soon get like the idea of instant blocking and you get the idea of instant blocking and delay throws and stuff like that. The punish stuff. You get the feeling for it. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is like a safety net. It's like, if there's an opportunity, obviously if they catch onto it and they're able to trap you for it, then that's like a problem. And there are ways for them to catch onto it to trap you, but most of the time, most people aren't going to catch onto it and punish you properly. In Australia at the moment, until you're like, by the time you're able to like verse people and want to beat people that are like going to be very strong, that this tactic is going to be a lot harder to use against, then you'll have a knack for understanding when and when not to use it. Because it's not like something you don't want to use all the time. It's just something you want to be aware of, you know. It'll turn to like more of a reaction thing. It's like, alright, I know this guy likes to do this mix up here, and he doesn't frame trap as much here. He doesn't try to trap me as much. So I can slip it in. Anyways. Too much talking, not enough watching. Yep, this is a punish. So hammerfall doesn't work. Yeah, don't punish with the hammerfall there. I would do Can you do 2S? Powerful. No. I would literally, if he did that, I just do this. I just do this, or if I was closer, I'd walk up and I'd pop buster. Maybe. Something like that. As a punish. Today, yeah, today. So yeah, just this or walk up, pop or something. Be what you want to. Well, I didn't show that. Or just walk up, pop or stuff. That's what you want to. This is weird. Like you did this and just like this whiff, like if you just walk forward and it'll pop buster here, you get a perfect punish. Or even just like far as 2D. Or close as 2D or something. Or 2S 2D. Anything. He does a bad punch on you, he could have actually punched you harder. That if you did it 5H on a hammer fall, because 5H counter hit lets you go into hammer fall quite easily. So you do 5H and a hammer fall, then you could RC that and you do like big damage in the corner, which is where your pot damage is like super high. Yeah, just get caught. Alright, let's look at the next one. Alright, if you do 6H, you're gonna be careful. But so every time you 6H, you should try to practice, you know, do stuff like this. You can, you don't have to do it, like you can really delay the hammer fall afterwards. So you can do the 6H and then you 6H and you start charging. And you do the hammer fall afterwards, just to be safe. Back in corner trap, you say. This is the close fight. Alright, so what I say here is a bunch of this. You mash. First of all, you mash the wrong button. You should be mashing 2P, and then there would be 2K into 2D. That'd be a knockdown. You do the 5H here. The 5H should be hammer fall, just to follow it up. When you got this close. So you got this close. You didn't do a pop buster. You obviously want to press a button. So you just do that. Definitely just extend pressure like that. So go to a faster button when you're that close. When you're that close, just 2P into 2S into 5H or something, or 2P into 5H just to, you know, extend pressure like that. And yeah, gotta be careful of how falling too much, because he can punish you. He just goes through that. You got him there, but that he would have actually gone through that. Not careful. This should have just been a throw here. So you're walking forward, he goes over the top. This should be like a throw. Just normal throw, not a pop buster, just a normal throw. No, spamming 5H isn't a bad thing. First of all, 5H is a really good tool. Like 5H is one of your best tools over here, and then you got Flick. Flick's also pretty good range-wise. Like, look at the range of Flick here. It's pretty good, and 5H is really good. what you're looking for is like counter hits. So let's just so when you're looking for 5H is just get in. So you're like, oops, just looking to get in like that, or just with the counter hits, just to get in. Then you get in. Oops. Get for pop-ups or something. So you got that. And then when you get like the counter hits in there, let's just say you get a counter hit. Alright, so you're playing around, you get a counter hit. You do stuff like this. You know? And that gets you a big corner carry, which is what you want. Same with 6-8. Do it. Yeah, flick. Get your flicks. Stuff like that. Or you get like a 5H. Same pressure like that, and that's good. 214K isn't that good. 214K is a... I'll show you the uses of a 214K. So, one use of 214K is you get the knockdown, then you do this, and you YRC it. And then when the fire's coming out, you do a high-low. So let's say they're blocking. That. And they can't see this. You can't see the 5D. But you go low, you go low, something like... You go low... It's also used for loops, corner loops. So something like this. Yeah, corner looks like that. Other normals like side is kind of good. ICBM, it's not too much. Guess I'm not going to be using this as much. I mean, you can use this around start as like a get-in tool. Instead of doing this, you can just make a fist forward. You don't want to be doing it too much. It's a bit gimmicky. It's not as good. Something like this. 6K to flick, 6K, yeah, something like that. Be good there when you get corner clip going. Right. Oh. Okay, so you get hit, then you whiff 2k. I think you should just be chilling here. If you're gonna press a button, press 2v. But you think you should probably just be chilling here. And you get a close slash. You should then probably go into far S here into 2D to get your knockdown. Okay, there you kind of did the right thing and then you did the wrong thing. So me 2k, good. Then do like if it hits, then you get like 2s 2D. If it doesn't hit, you do 2k 2s 6k into flick or something, or you do 2k into a pop buster or something, or you can hit a handful break off it. It'd be the 2h instead. So that you could actually handful that. Or handful breaks you could be doing here. Oof, big 6k. You could just 6p this though. As soon as you came in, you just 6p this. You just 6p this, and then you do a 5p into Heat Knuckle. That would have been easy into here. Go 6h. That's 6k opportunity. Oh yeah, gotta be careful. Gold, you didn't really need a gold burst. Oof. So the thing with there's actually supposed to be a not good matchup for Baiken. And the reason why it's not supposed to be a good matchup for Baiken is just because of the sheer ability of you oh, should I change Baiken? Because she wants to parry everything, yeah? She wants to parry everything. So all you need to do is just pop buster her. And you can just punish her so easily for doing anything. So, like she'll do this. You know, she'll do this and try to do something. So you just pop buster her every time. Pretty sure you can also flick the Tamis. Yeah, you can. Do this so you can do this. And then from there you can actually combo off it. Thank you for the follow. Ooh. Oh, Fiery, the rating party of 14. Thank you, Fiery. That's a lot of people. Alright. So you get a handful through that, that's kind of cool. 5H, if you did a handful after that 5H, you would have combat and got a knockdown. Then you do a tech jump S, you actually caught him here. So you could do 2P, 2K, 2D as a combo knockdown. Then you do 5K and that could also be another knockdown. Careful with your 6Hs and 5Hs this matchup though, because she actually goes through a lot of that. If she's doing a lot of this is we gotta be careful. Oh wait, I'm not bloody screen. No. Okay. If she's doing a lot of this, then you can't go through that. Like it's just gonna go through. Same with like a hammerfall. It's gonna go through. The only way to beat it is a low. Or you can just, you know, buster it. You can also throw it. Okay. that goes through. Nice 5H. If you hammer fall after that 5H on counter, you would have got a knockdown. Hammer fall again. If you hammer fall breaked and then did a heat knuckle, you probably would have caught him. Or even just hammer fall break and then 6-speed him on his way down, you would have caught him. But you tech to jump S, so you should after that do. Sorry about that. Yeah. So after this, you should have done teammate attack. So then you do jump S. If you landed, you do 2P, 2K, 2D, and that'd be a knockdown. So be fine. Then you should have also connected that 5K into a 2D. You're doing it into a 5H, which is fine, but you should have done like a hammer fall break after that. Yep. This is where he goes through. He catches your counter hit there. You might have. Nope. That 6K needed to go into a flick. That 6K in general was dangerous. I wouldn't 6K neutral like that. But I needed to go into a flick. Just blocking all this. That close slash should have gone close slash fast slash 2D. Confirm those. Full break there when you could just be patient and 6 beam. Blitz. You get out of there, I guess. Once again, that's punishable. He should have punished you like super hard for that, but he messes up. If you want to know how to beat this super, because it's really hard to beat the super, you do this. You instant block the second hit. Or you could do this. It's a bit harder. You can backdash it. Pretty sure you can also backdash. First hit. Bit harder. See if you can do it. Nah, just do it simple like this. Yeah, you can't do this on normal block. Yeah, I'm just gonna get hit every time I do it. If I try to... Let's just say I do this. I can't exactly spot, but I didn't think I could instant block the last hit. See if I can instant block the last hit. Punish. Nah, maybe a bit too far. I can do that, but I think it's best if you do this. Easily do that. See, whiff the button there. Oops. Sure. Yep. So with the button here, he actually whiffed this. So what you should be doing here is you should have thrown him. Like if this happens. Like when he does this. This is gonna go over. Then just throw him like this. We can do this. Just make sure you always do stuff like this when it whiffs like this. to do stuff like that because it's gonna whiff. Be careful how you do it, because if you're doing it from the front like this, you're gonna get handful backs, and so you gotta make sure you're holding back just to throw. Oh yeah. Also, all of these should be punishable. Maybe not that. Yep. It should just be punishable. Something like that. In case he does stuff like this. He does stuff like this, you just do this. Let's do stuff like this. Let's just say he's doing stuff like this. There's nonsense like this, then you just throw him like that. Even if he does stuff like this. Just run out of it. Big 2H. That was good. That was a good, okay 2H. It'd be better if it was a 6p, but 2H, sure. 6k there. This is going to be punished, yep. So this way, gotta be careful. Oh yeah, myself through that. You gotta be careful with your handfuls. Like, it's just so easy to punish. There, he's probably gonna win. No, you get that. Wow. If he did the other one, like if he did the K follow-up, he might have been able to win that. If this happened, because he could have done this. Oops. You could have just gone through. So he just goes through that. So you could actually just won that. Or he could have done this. So no, maybe not that. Maybe this. I don't even know how it works. Yeah, he's got to do he's just got to do the one that goes through you. Then. And he would have gone through and he might have punished you there. Sound like a dream. Alright, corner trap, apparently. So this is another situation where you do 5H round start. Works, I guess, but he just kind of jumps over it and he just throws you. Good throw. Try to pop buster. I mean, yeah, should, yeah. Can't say it's a bad thing. That close, this close slash should have gone into That close slash could have gone to Fire S2D. I mentioned that before. So this 5H could have been gone to Hammerfall. That 5H also could have been into Hammerfall. These are counter hits. They could also be into Hammerfall. You gotta Hammerfall break those. He's gonna punish shoot. No. Does it just a command dash and a throw? So a throw would work there. Nice block. Ooh. You could have comboed off that. You could have done like 2S 5H or something. 2S 2H combo into big damage. But there's a lot of opportunities for you to kill him. And these are a bit too close. 6H, nice. That was a quick round. I mean, you just can't hit him over. Baiken is decently tough, but she has low stun. So you can easily get through her quite easily. Nice close through. You just mess up the input there, I guess. Remember to throw that when she goes on the other side like that. That's a throw opportunity. Nice 5p. Oh, it's another thing you can do. If they go over the top like this, you can do this.
Counter. Counter.
Quite good. Quite good. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, he went through that. Can't believe that. Yep. So you timing you. Nice blocking. Powerful. Yeah, it's still too much powerful. Like if you want to do something here, like let's just say he's jumping like this. And you have meter. So do something like this. Just say he's jumping. You can do something like that, or you can that, or you could just do something like this. Okay. Air throw him. To H him. You know, you get maybe you count it off that, but yeah, you can do stuff like that where where he's jumping. Able to catch him a lot. Hello, Skull Kid. I'm not George V, but hello. Oh, yep. Yeah, I'll try to have all three, just muscle through with this 5H. Goes through that. What's this corner pressure I keep hearing about? Oh my god. I don't know how he keeps going through you. 6H. You can do another 6H there. If you get a counter at 6H like this. Let's just say you get a counter here. Counter hit. Hit a counter like this. Get another one. Or you can do something like this. That's what I want. can't get stuff like that. You can get the idea. Should have got more damage off that. Then you get a stun. You do a pop buster, this should kill. Yeah, it does. Very nice. Man, sending me a lot of winning games here. Yeah. So Baiken is like not the best matchup for Pot because she can get stunned quite easily. I mean, Baiken gets stunned even easier than Baiken, I'm pretty sure. Like Raven is second worst stun in the third worst stun in the game, with a couple of other characters, and Baiken's got like is similar stun. Yeah, so the 5H and handfuls, and I mentioned a lot of stuff already about that. Did you want to watch the Raven game quickly that you lost in the Newbie Tourney, or do you feel like you've got enough? I think we're at like the 3-hour mark now. I'm just joking, don't worry. I'm just saying good stuff. I mean, there was definitely stuff even in those matches, there was definitely stuff I pointed out that I could see, like, there's some stuff that I mentioned there. Okay, so this will be a quicker one of you against, Cargo. I probably won't stop the video that much. It goes for like 3 minutes, anyways. Just you haven't fallen through. You should be technically you should be 6 minutes. You haven't fallen through, anyways. It's fine. This round's not 2P. Could have gone to a little bit more, like to a handful break. That could have been flicked. This could have been flicked. Can't fall through, which is good. Knockdown. So you go 2P2. Yep. Okay. Could have extended your pressure a bit more, but you get a 6H, so I guess it makes up for it. Too much 6H, could have flicked that. Handful. You burst, that's fine. Another flick opportunity. And he's going to go through that because he's already gone through your round with the needle. Oof. Yeah, just mauling you. He's hitting you low over and over again. That 5H could have gone to a hammerfall RC for big damage. Get knocked down. Then you get the 5H, luckily. You probably could have done 5H or Fire S into Heat Knuckle there. Done a little damage there. 6H is going to get you killed there. Nice handful. The handful also could have gotten you the kill with meter. Like, you have a lot of meter. Every time you RC, you could do a lot of damage. Like that. This 5H could have been handfulled here. I'm not sure about your inputs, but whenever you're doing hammerfall, like when you're doing hammerfall, you should break. You should be holding back. Yeah. You can do it fast like that. Nice pop buster. So remember, you can do a safe jump off this. Do a 2k. That 2k could have gone to a lot more stuff. Now he's going to throw you to death, I think. No, he just catches you there. Burst out. You have flick. You don't have to let him do all this projectile bullshit. Another command grab. You could have comboed off that. Yeah, just catching you. Over and over. It's just unfortunate. Well, this can just be, it's just patience and, like, you know, flicking some of his stuff. Whenever he does this command grab, you just gotta jump it. Unfortunately. The only thing you can do is just jump with the command grab. Yeah, just like that, he's catching you, he's doing something, you press the button, you burst out. Yeah. Also, if he's gonna do stuff like this, I don't know if he can go through flick as easily. I'll check how easy he can go through flick.
Versus Raven. Get ready to rock.
Probably can't. Right, so. Just be careful. Because you'll get to stuff like that, so you just... Like a 6k could be useful here. Because it's very active. Let's see if this happens. Stuff like that. Trying to dash away the 5H, that was a flick opportunity. Now you're doing the 6H and he just went over it. Blocking, you get caught low in situations where you shouldn't be mashing. Like, I think he tried a 2P here, but he's actually he's actually plus off of that 5D, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's not that minus. And he's at a good range as well, where you can just catch you with the 2H. Command grab. You could have thrown this. I mean, you mash him out here. That 2P could have gone to 2K 2D for a knockdown. The 5H whiffed, which is good because of the burst. Just getting caught over and over. Nice throw. Ah, you missed the ball buster. Yeah, it's command grab. He catches your low again, mashing, and then he's gonna do it again. It's just like a pseudo mix-up. He's like, alright. This is where like the delay jump comes in. Because you're blocking this. I'll be jumping here. But if he does this, I'll be jumping in time. So I'm not block that. So that could be like just like this. It's pretty simple. Got that. The fuzzy jumping there would be a lot of Raven's bullshit there. Now if I break through that, you get caught the jump D though. Yeah, you got a 6P that, you can't let him come for free like that. You need a fuzzy jump. What? You Got mashing and now you're just getting caught over and over. 2H. If you did okay, you get good damage here. You could have actually done a 6H after that for more damage, but it's whatever. I don't know, most of that was just like being patient, and whenever he does try to go for a command grab, you just gotta react to it at that point. If he block strings into the command grab, then you can, you know, you can do a fuzzy jump. We do a delay jump, and if he does the command grab, you jump it. If he doesn't do the command grab, you block whatever's there, and you're fine. I don't know, it's sort of similar, sort of not similar to what happened with against the other Raven. But yeah. Do you have any more questions, Schmeat? Nope. Sorry, LG. So yeah. Also, I would recommend taking these VODs and giving them to the pot Discord and maybe any of the other pot players in Australia if you want them to give you advice, because the pot players might give you more advice. But yeah, definitely take them to like the pot server and ask for. I'm pretty sure there's a channel for that, for advice or analysis. Right. There's the the video analysis. If you go in the video analysis, you'll get a bunch of advice from there. So definitely take your matches and put them in there and get advice. Maybe. Work hard and you'll get there. Anyways, apart from that, GG's guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll probably see you maybe tomorrow on Derek's stream or on Friday when I'm going to do the next Newbie Tourney. GG's apart from that.